Hello there and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing a simple software called GREENSHOT for taking screenshots and working with them on your Windows PC. Now Windows already has an inbuilt software, the snipping tool, for doing the exact same thing, and it's a great program. But this software GREENSHOT provides an extra convenience with what you can do with the screenshots and how you can send them directly to where you need them. The Windows version of the software is totally free. You can download it from the website by going to your address bar and type in getgreenshot.org, or by simply doing a Google search for GREENSHOT to land you on the same web page. Once you are there, click on the download button. Then download the latest stable version. I have already installed it, so I will not download it again, but once you have downloaded it, you can then go to your download folder and install it from there. By default, the program should always be running in the background, and you can confirm that by clicking on the system tray and looking for the software icon, the same as the one in the website. Another thing to check is to make sure that the program starts whenever you turn on your computer, and you can do that by right-clicking on the taskbar and clicking on Task Manager. Then click on the Startup tab and looking for GREENSHOT. So there it is. Now it is enabled, but if it is disabled, you can enable it back. Let me show you here. Now it's disabled. I just disabled it. Then you click enable and it will be enabled. So just make sure that that column status has enabled on it. Then it will be on all the time. Every time you turn on your computer, it is on and ready for you to initiate. Before we go into the details of what the program can do and how to use it, I would like to first show you some of the preferences and how they relate to the functions that you will see later. To do that, let's go back to the system tray and right click on the GREENSHOT icon, then click on Preferences. The settings window will open. Here the General tab is where you can set your preferred language, and you can also set your default keyboard keys for taking screenshots. You can see there are 5 screenshot taking modes. My favorite one is the region capture. I have set only one key for it, that is the print screen key. So I won't need a combination of keys because I use it quite often. You can set your preferred key by clicking in the box and pressing that key on the keyboard. In the Capture tab, you can select whether you want to include the mouse cursor or not, or whether you want sounds or notifications during screen capture. You can choose to show the magnifier. The magnifier shows the precise location of your cursor by showing a zoomed view around it. You can also set a time delay before the capture is made. In the Output tab, you can set the default location for automatically saving the screenshots. You can set the default pattern of the image file name. If you click on the question mark here, you will see what each of these letters represent. And finally, you can set your default file type. Destination tab is where you select where the screenshot images go to each time. You can save with a Save As dialog box, or send directly to the folder specified in the Output tab previously. You can also open in the GREENSHOT image editor or send it to the printer, and you can copy it to the clipboard and paste it where you want it, or send it directly to Microsoft Office or other applications. If you want to specify which ones you want to use here, you will need to first uncheck the dynamic option, then select the ones that you want. For me, I have set it to select destination automatically, and in that case, all these options will pop up every time for me to choose from. The printer tab is where you set preferences for sending to the printer. The plugins tab is where you set the plugins for the applications you want to send the images to. For me, these came pre-installed, so I didn't make any changes here. You can see here Microsoft Office plugins and Imager plugins are already installed. And the expert tab is to be left for the experts. That is it for the preferences. I will go ahead and click on OK to accept the settings. So let's say for whatever reason I want to make a screenshot of this web page. What I will do is to press the print screen key on my keyboard, and then this crosshair will appear, and then my mouse cursor will be frozen. Then you will also see the magnifier on the screen showing me exactly where I am clicking. So I will start with one corner of my desired region. I will click and hold the mouse button, then I will go to the other corner and then release the mouse button. Once I release the mouse button, the menu will show for me to decide what I want to do with the screenshot. You can see the options, the same options that we saw in the destination option in the settings. The first option is to save using the dialog box. The Windows Save As dialog box will appear, and I can choose where I want to save the screenshot. You can also see the file name pattern with the year, month, date, and time, and the title of my active window, and the application Microsoft Edge where I am making the screenshot from. You also see my default file type PNG being the default one, but I can change it if I choose to save it in a different file type. I will not proceed with this. I will cancel. The second option is to save directly to the preferred output location that was specified in the settings. If I click on that option, the screenshot will be saved directly to my folder. That is where I had specified it in the settings, and I will get a notification that the screenshot was saved. If I go to my desktop folder, I can find that file here, that image file. And if I open it, it's exactly the screenshot that we had made, the region that we had cropped from the web page. I will delete this file for now because I don't need it. The program makes a screenshot by first freezing a screen and then making a screenshot of everything that is showing on the screen. I will show you this by being in a screenshot mode when taking my screenshot with the crosshairs and the magnifier active. And before I release the mouse button, I will press the print screen key again. And you can see that the magnifier and the region and the dimensions and the crosshair are all frozen, and I am ready to make my second screenshot with the current view all included. If I double on that again and I make another print screen, you will see that both previous screen captures are captured. So that means everything on the screen will be captured, including every menus, whatever menu you are on will be captured. I can open in the image editor, which I will show in a minute. I can copy it to the clipboard and paste, or I can send it to any installed printer. I will now show you what you can do with the option of the image editor, where the program will send or open the image directly in the GREENSHOT image editor. So again, I will press print screen on my keyboard, and I will have the option to select or highlight my region. Once I release the mouse button, I get the same menu again. Then I will select open in image editor, and the image editor opens. I get a notification that the image has been exported to the image editor. In the image editor, I get a variety of tools on my left hand side. There are shapes and lines and text and highlights. I can edit the fill just like you would do in other image editing software. Just basic stuff. Make it transparent fill, change the line thickness, ovals and circles, shadows, also freehand sketching. I can also do a highlight. I can pixelize a certain part of the image, or use the blur option instead. And you can adjust the degree of the blur or pixel sizes. I can also do things like grayscale or invert the image, and all of these come with the GREENSHOT application. It's not an additional software. You don't need to do a screenshot with one software and then take the image to a different software to edit it there. And once you are done, you can just send the image directly where you want to. Now the same options that are in the main menu once you complete the screenshot are also in the image editor. To demonstrate something really cool, I have copied this text from Wikipedia about the program, and I've pasted it in my Word document, and I have my cursor between the first and the second paragraph. And my Word window is minimized and it's not active. But if I go back to the image editor and click on the arrow beside the Word logo, I will have a list of documents that are currently open in the Word application. If I click on just the first item on the menu, Microsoft Word, the image will be sent to a new Word document. But if I want to send it directly to where my cursor was in the Word document, I will choose the title of that particular document, and the image will be sent directly to that point. Here's another cool thing. Just like you can send screenshots directly to Microsoft Office documents that are currently open, you can also send screenshots directly to other images or screenshots that are currently open in the GREENSHOT image editor. I'll demonstrate that by making a screenshot of the GREENSHOT logo and then hovering over the GREENSHOT image editor. Here, before I click, if I want to send it to a new image editor window, I will just click on the open in image editor. That is the first level where my mouse is now. But if I want to send it to the already open image editor window, I just need to go to the next level where the name of that window is. So if I slide right, I'll see the current document that is open in the image editor, and if I click on it, if I click on that file name, the new screenshot will be placed on top of the previous screenshots, and I can move it where I want it to be. And whenever you save this image, it saves everything together as an image file. If I choose to copy to the clipboard, I can paste it in whichever application I want to paste it to. Those are the ups of the program. For the downside, when you send screenshots to PowerPoint, they are pasted to a new slide. It would be nice if they can go straight to your current slide, just like the cursor location in Word or Outlook. But that being said, I think it is a great software overall. You can go ahead, download and try it. Let me know how you find it and what other applications you are using for screenshots. Cheers and see you in the next one.